dogs. This is odd. There are too many limbs. Why limbs? Why toes on limbs? Why limbs at all? Why fear of limbs? This isn't deformity. Where are legs? 2 legs. Where are elbows? Why nose? Why this instead of houses? Why boxes? Why not explain? Why mention? Why invite, invent, intend a cause for all these effects? There's not a whole lot to muscle about here. This is odd. There are objects everywhere. Object, object, object. Did it break? Did it grow handles? Did the word splinter? Did the tooth chip? I know a good dentist. I know a good etymologist. An optometrist. I know the reconstructive surgeon. Fuzzy script, mossy skin. What music is playing exactly? How big was the arm? Who notices?
We talk about the difference between realism and abstract and everything else. I think it's hyper-realism, actually. Poetry is hyper-realism. It's far more true to how we process the world than the linear novel is. I've pinpointed nobody wants to feel stupid, nobody wants to feel like they don't understand, and we are so used to just skimming and there we go, got the point, moving on. But poetry's not supposed to do that, and that is so intimidating when here is a text that is meant to be worked on and it's meant to be thought about and slowly engaged. That is terrifying for people, and I understand that terror. But what I love is telling people it's okay not to get it and just to enjoy it. And I tell my students just to let the words wash over them and let it enter them on the level of sound. And as soon as you say that, it relieves people so quickly. They say, oh, I don't have to know exactly what it's about. I can just enjoy it on the level of the text and the words and the sound. And that's a huge relief for people, I think. So in the next year, I'm going to Dublin to study Beckett, and I'm branching out what I think poetry can be, and I think I'm going back to the 60s and thinking about poetry theater, which was around for about 10 minutes, and thinking about how that can come back. And I'm really starting to narrow what I'm interested in. So rather than just seeing what shows up on the page, I want to help craft that more. So that's where I'm going with it. And so this next book that's coming out in October, that's that first step. And then I hope many more on the way. So.